Hoyer from Maryland.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, J. David. You know, I called J. David John Gates the other day. I guess I'm old school. I just, had trouble moving forward here. I am so pleased to be here. Keith Ellison was introduced as someone who was there in the heat.
You've been there.
He was there in the rain. He was there today. It's a little warmer right now with the sun, so.
That's all right.
But we're going to be there.
Yeah, you brought the heat.
We're going to be there in the heat.
Yes, we are.
We're going to be there in the rain and the wet and the storm.
Yes.
We're going to be there in the cold.
That's right.
Because we want to share the prosperity, not the austerity. You know, I chaired the Commission on Security and Cooperation in Europe for 10 years. It was called the Helsinki Commission. Helsinki Final Act was signed post-World War II on the theory that if a country mistreated its own citizens, it wouldn't be long until it mistreated the citizens of other countries. Now, Jim Moran talked about the board of directors. And if the board of directors mistreats its own employees, its own colleagues in government,
Right.
it should not be surprising that they mistreat other working people. We should have extended on December 27th unemployment insurance so that 1.3 million people did not fall through the cracks. There are now 1.7 million people that we in the House of Representatives are forgetting are leaving on the side of the road. We won't cross the street. We're not good Samaritans. We're not keeping the faith with those who worked hard and through no fault of their own lost their jobs.
Yes, sir.
And then the other thing, and 70+% of the American people think that you shouldn't be making less than you made in 1968. Working in America, where the minimum wage in 1968 was $10.57 an hour in 2013 dollars. It's $7.25 today. We got to get America out of reverse and put it in forward. Yes, we have.
Yes, sir.
Now, how are we going to do that? Because, one voice, maybe a powerful voice, maybe an articulate voice, maybe an active voice, but it's one voice.
That's right.
But if you add another voice, it's a little louder. And you add a third, or a fourth, and a fifth, and a tenth, and a hundredth, and a thousandth, and 10,000, that voice becomes something that will be listened to,
Yes, sir.
and you can demand a response to.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I urge every federal employee, every non-federal employee, to organize, to pay up, to act up, and to be heard. Because that's what America has always seen, that if you were organized, you would have an effect. In unity, there is strength.
Yes, sir.
In unity, there is effectiveness. In unity, we can make a difference. And whether it's treating federal employees properly and not expecting them to be the only ones in America who are going to help pay off this debt. We need to pay off this debt for our children's sake.
Yes, sir.
But federal employees ought not to be asked to pay it off themselves. And so I'm pleased to be here with my colleagues, Keith Ellison, Jim Moran, and that young woman that I didn't defer to, and I apologize to her. I'm going to hear about that, I'm sure. But I want you to know I've been with you every step of the way since May of 1981. And I'm going to be with you every step of the way until I'm no longer here, because I want to see equity And I want to see us share the prosperity, not the austerity. Keep the faith, keep fighting, and keep on keeping on.